I am so sorry you had to find out like this.
It's okay.
Dusty should have told you.
He said that he proposed.
Did he tell you why?
To protect you from Paul.
Well, that's part of it. He also wants to show a judge that he could give Johnny the stable home and family that Craig can't.
What's stable about being married to someone whose mentally ill ex-husband is obsessed with her?
I thought you were Paul's friend.
Doesn't matter. Craig's lawyer is going to lay that out as a reason that Dusty shouldn't have Johnny. It's going to be hard for a judge to disagree.
Well, Dusty doesn't seem to be worried.
He thinks he can get whatever he wants with his charming smile.
Look, I know this isn't easy for you.
I'm not talking about me.
But none of this changes anything between you and Dusty.
There is nothing between me and Dusty. I'm surprised that he still speaks to me after what Paul and I put him through. And that's the point. Johnny is already stuck between Craig and Dusty. The last thing that he needs is to be caught up in Paul's psychodrama with you.
Well, Dusty doesn't feel he has any other options.
It's because he's as obsessed with you as Paul is.
That's not true.
Open your eyes, Meg. I would have been Dusty's wife of convenience or anything else, and he knows that. And I don't come with any baggage, but he chose you. What did Paul say when you told him?
I didn't.
What, do you think he's not going to find out?
Dusty's there right now. He's telling him.
Are you kidding me? You let Dusty do your dirty work for you?
He insisted.
And you let him? You're even more of a coward than I thought.
Give me my daughter.
Stop freaking out, Paul.
I'm not freaking out.
Help anyone.
Just want to spend a little time with her. That's why Meg sent you here in the first place, remember?
Meg said I gotta stay right here.
I know. I heard all that.
You okay with that?
I just want to spend some time with her. You get the hell out of my house.
If I leave, Eliza's going with me.
You don't get to make the rules, Dusty. And you are never touching this little girl again.
I didn't come down here to fight. Neither one of us wants to see Eliza get hurt.
There's really no reason for you to be here at all, Dusty.
I'm not living without her.
Well, the only way you're leaving here with her is if you pry her from my cold dead hands.
Oh, is that what you're gonna put her through, you freaking lunatic?
Calling Meg for your next set of instructions.
No, I'm not calling Meg. I'm calling 911. I'm calling the cops.
Well,
you know why?
Would you do that?
So they lock you up. I hope they don't make the mistake of letting you go this time.
What's going on?
I don't know. Ask your boyfriend. He's trying to steal my little girl.
Let's let the cops decide who's doing what.
Dusty, don't call the police. That's not going to help anyone.
Meg asked me to bring Eliza down so Paul could spend a little time with her, but now he's not giving her back.
She's my daughter.
Trust me. You don't want to get into a custody fight with Meg.
Okay, that's not helping.
Somehow he managed to take my wife.
I'm not taking
I'm
anyone.
never going to let him take my little
They
girl.
chose to leave you for their own good.
Paul, give him back the baby. The police aren't going to side with you, you know it.
Finally, a voice of reason.
Dusty, please. He's just going to bring her back to Meg. You don't have a problem with that, do you?
Why should I trust him?
You should trust me and Meg. Meg wants to have Eliza. Dusty's not going to do anything that she doesn't want him to do.
You don't know that.
You're not going to win this fight, Paul. They'll use it against you. They might even send you back to the hospital.
Well, they can try.
Well, you don't have a chance if you keep acting like this. Is that what you want? For them to decide what happens to you? Thank you. I understand that. Congratulations are in order.
Oh, you heard, huh?
Yeah, I saw Meg. That's how I knew you were here.
I was gonna tell you myself.
Sure you were.
Josie.
Just go.
So what do I do now?
What did he say when you told him?
He wasn't thrilled.
I saw Josie today. She heard the realtor calling me Mrs. Donovan.
Yeah, she told me. She was there.
At Paul's?
Yeah, she's a little bit angry at me.
I can't say I blame her.
I don't care what she thinks. I told her. I'm doing this for my son.
She thinks you're doing it for me. You need to talk to her.
Yeah, after the hearing.
I don't think you should wait.
I don't care what she thinks. I don't want to deal with her right now. She'll understand.
What if she doesn't?
That's her problem.
I think she'd actually go through with it.
Neither did I.
How are you? You okay?
What do you think?
I think you're too good for him. I think he doesn't deserve you.
So you've said.
I've known Dusty a long time. You're not the first girl he used and then dumped.
Well, that makes me feel better. After the way that we met, he has every right to be angry at me.
Yeah, he's just selfish. He doesn't want to do you the favor of cutting you loose.
Well, be that as it may, I can't help how I feel. You, of all people, should understand that.
Yeah, I guess.
We're a couple of losers.
What did you just say?
You know what I mean.
No, I don't. You don't know me. If that's what you think, you don't know me at all.
How furious was he when you told him we were married?
He was also upset he didn't get to spend time with Eliza alone.
So what happened?
Well, he didn't want me there. Josie got there. He cooled on.
Must have been pretty tense.
The main thing is you didn't have to be there. And it ended okay.
I want Eliza to have her father in her life, as long as he's reasonable.
He will be. He has no choice.
So what are you planning on doing?
Oh, about what?
About moving on.
Nothing. Come on, I'm not moving on.
Well, if you do something
I'm not
stupid...
gonna do anything stupid, but I'm not gonna let Dusty get away with this.
What are you planning to do?
You'll find out when you need to know, so will your boyfriend.
He's not...
When I'm through with Dusty, you won't know what hit him.
On the next As the World Turns, sponsored by Clorox 2. Lose the stains, keep the color.
Well, what's with the, is that on?
We're here to start taping, didn't Katie tell you?
You just tell the judge that I would be a better father than Dusty Donovan.
And after today, nobody can take away my son.
Meg is not your wife.
She's mine.